You are listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Hi, Tomies. Welcome back to Tomes of the Chaos Bard.
Don't hate us.
Don't hate us. This is... Oh, goodness. Am I interested on how this episode's going to go? I'm so interested in how it's going to go, I didn't even look up a joke. But I'm going to quickly look it up as I say, I am DM Dave. Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. To the left I have
Henley.
Boudreaux.
Took
and Fenrir.
not long enough for David.
Not long enough.
The guy walks into a bar and says, ouch.
Ouch!
Have I shared my Confucius jokes on here yet? I know I've shared them with you guys, but have I shared them on here yet?
I don't think so.
No?
Okay. Confucius say, man who stand on toilet, high on pot.
Oh my
Confucius
God,
also
those
say, man who run in front of car get tired. Man who run behind car get exhausted.
I'm pretty sure everybody's heard those. Thank you. Maybe not the 11-year-old that listens, but
They're still good. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Fenrir. You got
That's my contribution to this episode.
There you go. You got the responsibility for recap for last episode. Can you remind this lovely audience that hopefully stayed and didn't throw their phone against the wall last episode?
Hashtag sorry.
Remind them what happened last time?
Yeah, so there was a lot of emotion that happened in that last episode. So it started off with the battle, with initiative in a battle where we tried to heal Roscoe, and unfortunately he has passed and moved on into the next life. And then there was some emotion involved with Tick and Henley as we went through, and how we see how different people handle death in different ways. We've seen Henley kind of have it. You've seen Fenrir's kind of dealing with it. Boudreaux as well, kind of like playing peacekeeper. There's even some boiling over with emotions with Tick, and with the way that they have been treating, with the way that Henley has been treating Tick, and even how Tick has been treating Henley, and some reasons behind why that has taken place.
Okay. So, Boudreaux, here's a question for you. I guess more for Elsie.
Okay.
Who do you want to go first? You, Boudreaux, or Delvin?
Me!
Okay. I'll let you go first to go talk with Tick. So, remind us, Tick. Well, I guess to remind the audience as well. Tick and Henley stormed off separate directions. Henley went about 100 feet away, found somewhere to sit. And
Where she couldn't hear anything, but maybe in sight.
And just sit down and just listen to the wind. I think you used the word. Tick stormed off and is now continually walking, I believe, and just picking up rocks, kicking sticks, and a bunch of stuff, correct? Okay. So that's the scene you run into.
I am slowly catching up. And as I do, I'm sure you would notice. But I'm not like running, you know.
Does Boudreaux have a very distinct walk where I'd be able to tell without turning around who it was?
A very dwarven walk, yes.
So, yes, distinct.
Yeah. Not necessarily sneaking. Maybe a cautious walk.
And maybe if you're downwind, you might be able to smell him, too.
Huh, well, yeah, okay, we'll say I'm down. You come to tell me what I did is wrong, too? And to treat me like she does, too?
Actually, no. I think that she was being very, very rude.
I mean, that wasn't nice.
And if I were to pick a side, but I'm not, I'd pick yours.
That stops Tick dead in his tracks. And he turns around. He's like, really?
Really, really.
Wow.
Boudreaux sits down.
Nobody likes me but Fenny. Okay, but you not hate me, but I don't know if you actually like me or if you just want to be friends with my frog.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Hard questions are asked, Boudreaux.
I like nature, and I also like creatures.
So just my frog.
You are a creature.
Why does she hate me?
She, as I just learned, I believe, right? I didn't know about her and the goblin fort, right?
No, you all knew that.
Oh,
No, you all knew that.
It had been brought up.
well, that's awkward.
But Boudreaux probably forgot.
That's on brand.
Could you please repeat your question?
Why does she hate me?
Well, he scratches his head. She's had some really rough things go on in her life. And as if I remember correctly, she's got like some, I don't know the word. Well, like, yeah. You're on, it's on your tongue, huh?
I don't know it in common. Do you speak Elvish?
No.
Oh. Do you speak Goblin?
No.
Oh. Thieves' Cat?
No.
Oh. Troubles. Triangles.
No.
Traitors.
Traitors?
I don't know. You said T. You don't speak anything that I speak that isn't this hard language.
I know. Okay, look. She have lots of hard things that make life really hard for her.
But I had lots of hard things that make life hard for me.
I think that it actually have make you more open to understanding. Because you willing to be her friend until she mean to you, eh?
I mean...
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mean to somebody until they mean to me.
But she saw you and was mean to you, yeah?
Yeah, but that's because almost except for maybe you and Fanny, every being that looks like you guys is mean to me because of who I am, and I can't change that because I can't change how I was born. Do I want to be born like this? No. If I had a choice, I'd be really big. I don't like being smaller than grass. It's really hard to see.
Yeah.
I'd be bigger than the big guy over there.
Yeah. No, if I could change, I certainly would too. But Henley, she has some growing up to do, you know? And it seems like in this area and expertise, you have already grown.
Except I got mad at her. I shouldn't have done that.
She might have needed it, but even if that don't make it right, she probably needed to hear it. And you have rights to defend yourself.
Okay, and then why are you guys all about not sharing Roscoe's things? He's dead. He's gone. His whatever he is not here. I don't understand. Because goblins, we don't have time to worry about what's gonna happen. We take what we need.
Yeah.
Why can't we take what we need?
Well,
we don't know what we need until we need it, and then we can't go off and get a body at that point. We just take what we think we need now.
Yeah. Tell me more.
So, why can't I look and see what he has to see if there's anything I need, anything you need, anything the meanie face over there needs, anything the big guy needs, anything the weird one that kissed him needs?
Well,
I don't know that Fenrir will. I don't think anything will help Fenrir. And I said that as the nicest way because he's my bestest friend and the only smooth skin other than you that's ever been nice to me.
Yeah.
Even some of the bigger goblins, even some of the hobgoblins, not nice to me because I can't even stand up straight. Oh, and Dreekt! Don't get me started on him! He's not even worth anything to be able to stand up straight. Oh, did you know? I think he has a stick going up his back. I don't think it's real.
Oh, my.
Sorry. Anyways, you're the only two to ever be nice to me. And I don't understand why. Just tell me why. And I will leave it alone. If we don't, I will be mad and frustrated that I've got frustrated.
Angry.
Yeah.
Furious. You want to go punch some? Eh?
What does the last one mean? The
Furious.
What does that mean?
It's like another word for I'm going to kill you.
Good, yeah, that one. If he had something that I needed that I didn't have because I didn't know it was there, and I died because of it, I don't want to die.
Yeah, for sure.
But if that's not how he would want things, and that's not how his culture goes, because I am not dumb, and I did not always hang out with goblins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Then I know that that's not always how things happen.
Yeah.
Then just tell me why. Instead of just getting mad at me and being like, you can't do this because I said so and you're a horrible goblin, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. You know, I noticed that. Well, I shouldn't say that.
You don't have to. I understand. Understand? I know that you're friends with her. You like her, and that's okay. I'm not judging.
No, yeah. See, and that's what makes you.
But I hate her because she's mean to me, and she would never be nice to me.
And you have every right to feel that way.
Then why can't I just punch her in the face and be done with it?
Because what would happen then, huh?
She's gonna stab me.
Exactly.
And I'll stab her back, and we'd be done. And then we decide who has dominance, and then I win, and she has to submit to me. Oh, sorry, that was a...
Smacking the table,
maybe that's not how you guys work.
There you go. That's not how we work. Or she work. Or the lizard folk. Or them dwarves.
What the lizard folk have to do with anything? Nobody here is lizard folk.
Boudreaux gets real sad.
Wait. Your face says not happy.
Yeah.
You look smooth skin.
Yeah.
But on the inside, are you not smooth skin?
Yeah. That's how I feel. Kinda. Mostly. I grew up with the lizard folk. My mama, she was a lizard folk. She took care of me, and the lizard folk weren't always nice to me. They thought that I was Mama Frizz's pet.
Nobody is anybody's pet.
Amen. People are different. And, people that have their mind set on things, and sometimes they just block their brain from understanding.
That's what I did with Henley, because she hated me first.
Yeah.
What's that thing that Fenrir said to... Did he ever say this to you? Something about being nice to other peoples, even though you hate them?
Well, he never said that to me, but that sounds like he got some wisdom.
Well, not him. He doesn't look like a day over when I met him. Maybe he's a model. I don't know.
I bet he is.
He never seems to get older. Always the same.
I know. Well, except for now.
What do you mean? Oh, with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Are you feeling a little better? Would you like some time?
No, I still want to stab her in the chest, but I know it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently that's not how things work in this group, in this social round. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I want to say something so bad. Society. There, I said it.
We were both trying to say circle, but I knew.
I just love the banter between you two of like, what's this word? It's got to be this word. The second language barrier.
Okay, so in this, yeah. Okay, so that's not how things work here. I can't be the boss of her just because I'm better than her, and I know that I'm better than her.
Yeah, sure.
she's not gonna be happy with me still if I go and apologize. Apologize.
What?
I don't know. If I say I'm sorry, she's not gonna take it as a yes or an okay.
Honestly, I don't know.
No, I'm
Probably
telling
not.
you, I'm telling you, she hits me to her middle, to her tummy.
Yeah. You know, if you were to ask my opinion, but you don't have to take it.
I mean, now that I know that you're lizard folk on the inside and just this, what is this on the outside?
Boudreaux.
No,
Mud.
not Boudreaux. The way you look on the outside, not when you take all the mud off and the.
Yeah.
What are you on the outside?
Well,
I've seen a couple of you before. Well, I killed some of you before.
I'm a. I don't want to say
If
it.
it doesn't make you okay to say, but I know not everybody's happy with calling smooth skin because that apparently is a mean thing to say.
I mean, it's not that I don't love what I am physically. Why does it matter?
Well, okay, but the only reason, okay, now that I know that you understand what I mean, and you tell me kind of why, not really, but I would accept an okay, and not knowing really why this time, one time only. With Roscoe, I'm not taking the things that we need, although I still want that card thing, because I want all the little magic things that he gets. Those are so cool. Do I have to spend money to get them?
I'm gonna not lie to you. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not speak in common, or was it broken?
It was something.
Oh, okay.
Here was something.
I accept this okay with Roscoe. Is leaving him alone.
Yeah.
Not taking his stuff.
Thank you.
Because you said so this time. And because I know that you understand that not everything is easy and you don't hate me because I look the way I am.
I definitely don't hate you. I don't hate you. Listen, I think you get it, yeah?
I'll understand. I also understand Henley never gonna like me.
You know?
And that's okay. She doesn't have to like me. But if she comes at me, I will...
You defend yourself. For sure. No, do it. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I also need you to tell me when I go too far because I don't know when I go too far.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you, brother.
Okay.
But no, go ahead. Actually,
No, I don't want to feel this way all the time, though.
What?
How do I mad at people who look like you and Fenrir and Roscoe and Henley? I hate it.
you want to know how I do it? And when I say do it, I mean it still hurts.
Okay.
How I do it is when they get mad at me, I just go, man, a bird must have pooped on their head and they angry. And they got something stupid going on in their head and I just make something up. Long nose, that person angry because long nose ate their dinner. Just make something up and have it be as stupid and as funny as you want it to be.
But that's not true.
Yeah, but that's the best part.
But that's not true, Boudreaux. And don't you want to know why? The why behind?
You know, you can ask them, but sometimes if they just mad, I'd rather just let them be mad. Bye-bye.
So,
see you later.
But how do I not be mad at them when they do something like this?
Make an excuse for them. Say they got something wrong in their head.
So are you really not as dumb as you pretend to be? You just pretend because it makes you feel better?
No, I'm dumb.
I didn't know that you is. I think you pretend a lot. I think you know more than you think that you know, or that you say that that you say that you know.
Well, let me put it this way. I still got some learning to do.
Okay. Well, maybe you teach me something, and I teach you how to count money.
He like almost rolls his
or
head.
I
like,
teach you,
"Oh."
or I teach you something else. I'm really good at stabbing things
I
or
like-
shooting things.
Oh,
Or I know how to kill somebody in 42 different ways.
did you just say you wanted to kiss somebody in 42 different ways?
Kill.
And at this point,
Oh, how I love thee. Let me count the ways.
at this point, our conversation is going to fade to the steps of Delvin walking towards Henley.
Heal.
Breaking so hard, I'm trying to keep the voice.
Yeah, let's give Becky a break with her voice.
Yeah, it was a
Goodness
beautiful
gracious.
dialogue, though.
42 ways to kiss somebody. that
I'm in.
So the next solemn's column, Boudreaux needs to write 42 ways how to kiss somebody
One of them is like
by
putting
Boudreaux
them
and Tick.
down and putting a pillow over their head because he didn't understand.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
And then I think he just put it over their eyes or something.
A surprise.
Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard Mid-Show Break. I am Rupert Bumpkin. Thank you for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. If you wish to support us, visit us on ko-fi.com/Tomes of the Chaos Bard, where you may become a member of our Ko-Fi. There, you can receive special content, such as post shows, DM deep dives, and exclusive merchandise, such as t-shirts and keychains. There, you may also donate to the Feed the Cast funds, a special way to thank them by buying them dinner for the night. Yum, yum! Other ways you can support us is by sharing us with your friends and family and on social media. Spreading the word about the Tomes of the Chaos Bard is a huge help, and we thank you for your help. Another way you can support us is through 5-star reviews. And with every 5-star review, Solemn the Chaos Bard will give you a shout-out on our Solemn's columns. So stay tuned for those. That is all, folks, and back to the show.
A surprise.
Henley's dancing lights are out when Delvin approaches, and they're like phasing in and out of colors, different colors, in between like reds and grays and things like that.
Okay.
Kind of symbolizing her ruckus emotions, and yeah.
Okay. So, Delvin, very cautious. I imagine Henley is just more focused on what's going on, her feelings and stuff like that, very tunnel visioned to notice Delvin's even there.
She's listening to the wind, and occasionally, when she can't sit any longer, like paces back and forth and then sits and tries to calm down, listening to the wind, breathing, trying to do her relaxing breaths.
Okay. So in one of your, he's standing off a bit. In one of your times you stand up and start pacing a little bit, you notice him. And do you say anything to him or anything?
Mm-mm.
So he lets you kind of pace, walk around a bit. And one of the times that you sit down, he'll walk over and kind of sit with you, looking at the dancing lights as they're moving around, changing different colors. And he's like, "That is a pretty nice trick you have there."
Thanks. Was something I've been able to do for a long time.
You have mentioned in the past that you do have, with your father dying, all the hidden hand things that we have discussed. It sounds like you have more of a background to you than I thought with your fort.
Yeah.
And of course, losing somebody dear to you in such a circumstance.
Yeah.
I am sorry I could not be of any help. I mean, I was next to him, and being part of a group, I should have been there. I should have helped defend him.
You were. It just happened.
I only know Roscoe for a short time. And I know when, back in Dengal, when we would go on certain quests and whatnot, and we'd have battles and we'd lose comrades, one thing that we did is when we got back home, or even later that night around the campfire, we would share stories about the ones that had fallen. And it seemed to help a lot. So I guess I don't have much stories about Roscoe, but I know it seemed like he was a very kind leader, and that he wanted the best for everyone.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories you'd like to share of Roscoe?
Henley thinks for a minute, and she's reminded of Avalon. And when Roscoe spoke with what we didn't know at the time, Colbath, Arthanel at the time, and helped heal Aleem, convinced and garnered that deal, and also how he made sure Bromstrom didn't get away with the jewels. Before we came to High Ridge, we were in a big battle with another evil paladin, and made him the wizard or something, made Roscoe disappear, and I felt lost again, and now he's really gone. And she goes quiet again.
And he's, you can kind of see him nod slightly. And he goes, I don't know in your religious background at all.
I'm not religious.
But in the...
She says that pretty fiery.
Yeah. As a worshipper of Doldurn, death amongst us, he is a god that believes in justice, but a god that believes in force as well. And when we die in the servitude or in the service of battle to our king, to our fellow man, we are graciously welcomed into his court. I don't know much of it about the deity that Roscoe served, but as a paladin, I am sure that he was welcomed into whatever court, whatever realm, hall, heaven, whatever his resting place may be for his soul. I'm sure he was welcomed with opened arms.
I don't understand why he didn't come back. Boudreaux has the power to bring him back, and he didn't come back.
I don't have an answer for you. Maybe he felt that it was time for the group to grow. Maybe he felt that it was more important to get you away than come back. I don't know.
He had a job to do. He was supposed to redeem Cloth Des.
I've heard... Who is this Cloth Des?
You said his name when you were telling us about your story.
Desmond Clothlin.
Yeah.
He was the evil paladin that you guys fought?
We think so. Had his armor and his sword.
He still has the sword.
Yes, he does.
And you see, like, him taken back a little bit on that. I had heard that Desmond, he was one that stood up for me against the king to try and keep me in the servitude. He came to my defense, and I had heard that he was kicked out of the order, out of the servitude, or he left because he didn't agree with my expulsion. And Xanthos was one that didn't say anything.
I've met Xanthos before.
You have?
Mm-hmm. I was in ranger training with his son, Drake. Drake and I helped Hayden's Hollow whatever we could after the fall of Fort Ventral, and Xanthos came to find his son.
Last time I heard about Xanthos and a child, his wife was still pregnant with him. So he did have a son. He was praying to have a son.
Yeah, well, we can talk about Drake later.
Yes.
He does not like Xanthos. Let's leave it at that.
Yes, But, so, what are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Are you leaving?
No. I'm going to help take Roscoe's body back to his parents. And I want to finish his last mission, at least. To kill the hags in the forest.
What of the goblin?
Yeah, Abby, what of the goblin?
I don't want to talk about him.
I do.
I am here. My decision to come with you guys was very heavily influenced upon you and the goblin. Though I am not a fan of goblins, where we know what trouble they can cause.
I hate them.
But this one seems different. No goblin that I've met would encourage someone to continue on. They would have rather...
I've trusted goblins before. And they betrayed me. I will never trust another goblin again.
Well, from my experience, for a group to function in one's common goal and to achieve great things, there has to be some trust. And if you or the goblin cannot find or learn to trust one another,
Then I will go.
well, hopefully that does not come to that. But if the goblin has the same objectives and goals as the group, there needs to be some kind of common ground. That does not have to be discussed now.
I've never attacked him after he attacked Fenrir.
Almost did.
Well, let's start with that then. And he kind of goes silent a little bit. He's like, I will leave you to your thoughts.
Thank you, Delvin.
And he just, he stands up and he, puts a hand on your shoulder and squeezes your shoulder a little bit. And he walks off.
Hey, girl, can I get your number?
Okay, I guess we'll go back to the other character we have in this show, Fenrir. What's going through your thoughts?
Yeah. At this point, he's just been watching. He's been, watching the fire, and he wants to do a sending scroll. It's 2 sending scrolls that
Kendall?
thank you. It's 2 sending scrolls that Kendall.
I feel like you've used those before, haven't you?
I feel like he's used one.
I've used one.
Just one? Okay.
And I have that. I have one left.
Okay.
Trying to think, because I know I've used one to him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think the second time he contacted me,
Right.
and I think that's it. I think he gave me 3. But I have one left, and I'm not sure, did he make it so I can only send it to him?
No.
Or is it just a general
It's a general sending
scroll?
spell. Yep.
Okay. So I'd like to send it to Lila and Garotha.
Okay.
Lila Garotha. Roscoe fell in battle to servants of hags. We are taking his body to Mapleshire, and we will finish the mission. Fenrir. That is 25 words.
Good job.
I wrote to make sure it's 20.
Good job. And Lila Garotha can choose to respond if she desires.
Oh, Fenny. I leave you alone for 5 minutes. And you fall apart. On my way.
Okay.
That's it.
What do you...
I can't, I could send another one, I guess, but yeah.
Well, that was the end of
Yeah, you can't send another
Yeah.
one.
That
the
was the
spell.
end, right?
Yep. So that spell scroll is now gone.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So Delvin eventually starts wandering back at Fenrir after a while. Tick and Boudreaux, how long does your conversation go, and what do you guys do?
I think afterwards, we kind of pittered off, I guess, in a way. And Boudreaux's like, well, I think you got this. I'll leave it to you. You can come back. I have some. The food should still be there. Hopefully it hasn't burned. You're welcome to stay. And he's going to go back.
He'll go back and sit by Fenny.
Okay. How long is Henley being apart from the group?
She's not coming back to the fire if Tick's over there.
Okay.
She'll just kind of be apart.
Do you eventually make your way back and see Tick there and then
Yep, and
stay
we'll
at
just
distance?
turn back and go back to that spot.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I know, Fenrir, you mentioned you wanted to take a rest, kind of recuperate a little bit before you headed out. How long is it? Are you guys going to try and take your full rest here? Because you kind of
Yeah.
woken up in the middle of things.
Yeah, we'll probably wait because it's just dawn when we set out.
Cor-
Right?
When, you guys have,
We made
It's
camp
probably-
at dawn.
you're
you said.
probably sitting at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning right now.
Okay, so we'd probably wait until the following morning. So we'll be here probably 24 hours.
Henley is going to send a message to Colbath
Oh, okay.
about your links. And I think part of the sending spells, they know who it's from.
Yes.
So Yolinx is in trouble. In Avalon, being detained by Duke Gregory. I cannot help him. If he means anything to you, save him. Please.
So after a while, probably, soon after, you get a message back that says, I have informed my followers. A disciple has volunteered for the rescue. If your lynx lives, Dricht will find him. Are you safe? And then you get another message.
Oh.
That says, I have promised your lynx your safety. And now you can respond back.
I think I am safe. I'm with my party. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
And you get a message back.
Wow, these guys are just texting away.
T9 though, definitely T9.
If you are in any danger, reach out. I promised your lynx your safety. I do care.
Henley does not respond to that one.
Okay.
And she's very conflicted.
I hate goblins, but I kind of just talked to one.
Well, she cares about your links.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Is
she's
it-
trying to distract herself.
Is there any conversations going between Boudreaux, Tick, Fenrir?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to talk to Tick, and then I probably want to talk to Henley as well.
Yeah.
At this stage, but it'll be. I want to take my 4 hours of rest and then either do it like mid-afternoon, evening, or like traveling the next day.
Okay.
Henley sets alarm around her own little rock area.
Oh my god.
Nice. Taking a nap out there?
bitterness.
Oh, yes.
He hates me so much.
Yes, Boudreaux.
I'd like to talk to Delvin.
Okay.
He just comes to the fire.
Yeah, he's there at the fire as well. The food is crispy because
Beautiful.
nobody was really paying attention to it. I imagine Fenrir being not distraught, but like
Exhausted.
exhausted, thinking about other things. By the
He's
time
falling asleep stirring the pot.
by the time he realized that food was still on the fire, he could smell it burning and maybe jumped up and was like, saved some of it. But correct me if I'm wrong, Fenrir. Okay.
It's perfect. That's exactly,
Kinda-
I think, what would happen.
kind of doing that. So yeah, Delvin's there. He's kind of just relaxing, checking on people.
Yeah. Boudreaux will sit next to him, hopefully in such a way that they could have their own conversation. Not that people couldn't hear, though.
Mm-hmm.
How is she?
She is very. She's got a lot going on,
Yeah.
and I can completely understand losing a comrade.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think she'll pull through. She's pulled through a lot so far, it seems.
Yeah.
So I think she'll be all right. She probably just needs some time.
For sure. Well, I know that was awkward. Well, I don't know. But thank you.
Yeah. And I've never faced any creatures like that before.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome to leave if you want.
To be honest, it's very tempting. I signed up to kind of redeem myself for past transgressions and for losing my way. And because of Henley and Tick, I'm here.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to help them any way I can for what they have done for me thus far.
Appreciate.
I do have a question. Henley mentioned about a cloth des, and that Roscoe was trying to redeem some bad things that this cloth des had done.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that he still had his sword.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know it's a very sensitive time,
Mm-hmm.
but I was wondering if I could see the sword.
You want to see it?
Yes.
May I ask why?
I want to confirm of whose sword it is. It may be a fallen comrade of mine.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Dick.
Yes.
Do you mind going to Roscoe with Delvin?
I'll go with him.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Just okay.
What does he need?
He want to look at the sword. Nobody's taking nothing.
Okay, so nobody, okay.
Just want to look, and that's why I invited you to go too, Dick.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go, Tick.
Vinny, nobody taking things. Apparently we don't do that here, right?
No.
Correct. Not in this culture,
Thank you.
for the most part.
Thank you.
There are some exceptions.
Oh.
There are.
Can I
But-
be an exception?
Not right
with
now.
Roscoe.
Okay. No exceptions this time. Maybe?
Maybe. And he'll just look at you.
And Boudreaux just like kind of slightly smiles and shakes his head.
Okay, we'll go over and look for the sword.
Evan, where would have Roscoe kept the sword?
On the horse?
On
Is
the
that
horse.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hidden or anything. I mean, it's wrapped up for, carrying stuff, but it's just on the horse.
Okay. So it's easily found.
Okay.
And you unwrap it, Fenrir. You grab it, unwrap it, and it is fine workmanship. There's gold, silver, and gems in the hilt, and on the blade, it has the name of Desmond Clothlin, Paladin of Dol Durn.
And as he unwraps it, he'll hand it over to Delvin, and he'll be like, we are making sure this gets back to Cloth Dez's family. Making sure they know the story of that the rumors of their son may not be true with everything that is heard. He may have been killed prior to someone taking over his body. So we'll need that back.
And he like grabs it from you, and he like looks up and he like nods. He's like, "Of course." Desmond was a dear friend of mine. He's the one who came to my defense when I was being exiled. What happened?
Does Delvin have a sword? Or
He's
he's holding the one. Was it fixed or not? I can't remember.
No, they broke the blade off, so he just has the
He
hilt
just has the hilt of his own.
of his old sword, yes. Because it would take too long to fix it, so Delvin decided to just snap it off. Or have them snap it off and keep the hilt.
Well, we found this sword on a creature who was pretending to be Cloth Dez. When we would, we know it wasn't Cloth Dez because when we would attack him, like before we killed the creature, and it turned into like this purple, like fiend-looking thing, and this purple creature, and so we knew it wasn't Cloth Dez, and he was wearing his sword and his armor. And once we killed the creature, we had to part with his armor because it was just too burdensome to bear. But we kept the sword to return to his family. It seems fitting that if he was your friend, that maybe you could use the sword in our upcoming battles until we can get it back to his family.
You see him like grab the hilt. Then you see him like swing it around a couple times. And then he like hefts it a little bit, and then he holds it in his hands, put the blade, sets the blades in his hand and hands it back to you. And he's just like, I'm not worthy to hold that sword. But if there is a chance that he is possibly alive still, is there a chance that he's still alive?
I mean, I guess there's a chance. We didn't see
He
his
wouldn't have
body or
left.
anything. It was just his armor and sword. Do you think there's a chance with him losing his armor and sword?
He starts shaking his head after he says the question, and he's like, he wouldn't have let anybody take his sword.
I mean, what if they took it forcefully and have him tied up somewhere?
I don't see it's possible, but a man as proud as him, he'd fight to the death before they took a sword out of his hand.
So it's possible, I guess, he's still alive, but doesn't seem likely.
I don't know. But I do agree this sword should be back to his family, and I do know his family.
Do you know where they are? Like where
They're
they live?
in Dengal.
Okay.
If they didn't follow him.
Do you... Okay, we'll stick with us and let's get it back to his family.
Right. But we should stay focused on the mission, of course.
Yes. Right.
I feel like in due time,
Yes.
Well, you will probably head to Dengal. I'm not allowed in Dengal. I have been banished.
Oh, that's right. Forgive me, my mind has been in other places.
Yes, but I could probably get you in contact with Xanthos, possibly. He would probably be able to take care of it.
I've heard that name, but that would be appreciated if we could get it back to its...
Henley seemed to know Xanthos' son, so she may be able to arrange maybe some kind of something.
Right.
Well, I do believe we need to get some rest.
Yes.
We plan on staying here throughout the night as well.
That's my plan. We do need to... I need to talk with everyone here and find out what their plans are, I guess. And I know my plan is to get Roscoe back to Mapleshire, give him a proper burial, and finish what we were tasked to do. I have my own personal, kind of touches his hair, personal goals in mind with it, but I want to finish out the quests that he started, with this being one of them, as he takes the sword and starts wrapping it up.
Yes, well, I guess the sooner that we decide on who everyone's doing, the better, so we can get out first thing in the morning.
I agree.
Fanny, no offense, that story you told may need some additional details the next time you tell it. You're supposed to be a big bard, right? That's why you go to school. That's why you left me. Just to go to man and learn big bard things. You start great stories. That was not a great story.
Yes, Tick, you're right. Once I've had a pretty good night's rest, I may expound and...
You know, I think I have something in my bag that makes you sleep better. Well, just sleep.
Yes, Tick, what do you got? I haven't been able to sleep for days.
Oh, well, I don't know that you like it. I usually don't use it on people I like.
You just imagine Tick with whatever contraption she's going to do, like a mace to the back of the head or something. Henley looking back and just seeing Tick hit. Sorry, continue.
See? Never trust a goblin.
Do they usually wake up?
Sometimes.
Okay, maybe I better not. I'm not that desperate.
I really like you, and I don't want to try that.
Okay, we
But if you really need help sleeping, you know, I know that the some of the things that Boudreaux likes to pretend he doesn't like to put in the things, but really likes to put in the things, sometimes makes the brain calm down. At least I used to back in when I lived with you.
Okay.
Sometimes I used to sneak them in your tea when you couldn't sleep, and I didn't tell you.
I'll see how today and tonight goes.
Okay. But if you need some mental readjustments, let me know.
Okay. Thank you, Tick.
Yeah. I'll try to be soft.
Hey, so Tick, are you doing okay?
Oh, he'll look over at Henley.
Well, I am okay. I'm okay with not doing anything to Roscoe. I am okay with being friends with Boudreaux. I have accepted she will never like me. And I will promise to really, really hard try not to explode like that again at her. And I'm sorry you had...
I'm going to lapse into Elvish because common is really hard.
And I'm sorry that you had to see that. That was unprofessional and not good. And I apologize for the fact that I let my emotions get the better of me when they shouldn't have. I don't know your I don't know all the cultural things. This is one of those things.
Right. It definitely is a cultural difference.
But also, I know that she's never going to like me, and that's okay.
I wouldn't say never,
She's
But it
sleeping
will-
all the way over there. That's a never.
Well, right now, yeah, it's going to take some time. And, we've been together. You've been traveling with us for a very short time.
And there's always Roscoe as a
And-
buffer.
He was, and now I can step in and try to be that buffer.
Oh, no, Fenrir. Not Fenrir. Have you seen her anger? She was the quiet anger. I was the loud anger. She is so much deeper in her than it was in me. That's
Right.
a bad idea.
Right. But
Don't do that to yourself.
it's something that we have to look that it's not who we are on the outside or what people see, but it's what they do that defines them. And what you both have been doing, treating each other not very well up to this point, hopefully has reached a boiling point. And it comes to a head where now hopefully you can start to build some trust. Like, you've proven a little bit that you're on our side, you're here to help. Like, you attacked those creatures, you've been traveling with us, you helped us attack the goblins. Continue to do and show her that you can be trusted, and we can hope that one day that trust will develop.
Oh, Fanny, is this one of your crazy things about being a bigger person again? Because I got that all the time when I was little. And you still look like you're 5. What the heck? Okay, not 5. You
I'm
were 5.
133!
Okay, well, you haven't aged a day over 22.
Yeah, and I probably won't for another 400 or 500 years.
I
So.
hate you because I'm almost dead, probably. Fine, you know what? You're right. I need to be the bigger, not necessarily person, because I think that's a human thing. I will be the bigger being in this, and I will try and apologize when she is ready to hear an apology.
Yes, I think that would go a long way.
Okay, Boudreaux said he will help me with cultural things, but I don't think that he always understands them either. So he'll help me when he can, but I need you to help me here when you can too.
He grew up more of a culture,
Like me.
I'm assuming, like yours.
Me.
With
That's
the
why
lizard
we're better
folk.
friends now.
Yeah, that's good.
And I know that he wants to be friends with me and not just talk.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to
Yeah.
believe that. Even if it's a
Yes.
lie, it makes
No,
me feel better.
It's not a lie. He'll definitely want to befriend you.
Okay. So, what's that thing that you called her when I was like, Grace? Okay. I will give her grace. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And I will try and apologize. I will try and apologize when she is ready. Do I need, so that way she can be closer to you guys because she's too far away? That's not a safe distance. Do I need to back off a little bit?
No, I'm going to go talk to her, too.
Okay, well, if I need to back off, I'm not scared about being alone, but I'm not going in those trees.
It's
I like
probably
to
smart.
climb trees. Okay, I like to climb trees. That's what I know. But
That's
I'm not
probably
going in
smart.
those trees.
Yep, exactly.
Also, if you really need me, really need me to go into the forest with you, I will, but I don't like it.
We can use all the help we can get.
But it feels wrong because Corbett says stay
But-
out.
If you don't feel comfortable
But I don't want you
and
to
you
die.
need to stay out, I understand.
But I don't want you to die. I don't want you to turn into one of those things. Can I cut that out of your hair?
I don't want to turn into that either, which is why I have to go into the woods.
Okay. Okay, well, if you
One
need
reason
me,
why
I
I
will,
have to go into the woods.
I will go with you. But only if you really need me. Because, I mean, no offense, you're really squishy.
When the time comes, we will see how many people we have going in there, and if you feel like there's enough and you can sit it out,
Oh, no.
great.
No.
If you want to come,
There's never enough. You need
That's
a
fine,
whole
too.
big army. Big army.
yeah, and maybe we'll get it.
In Mapleshire? I hear they're all short people.
I mean, you're short.
Hey! That's true. Okay, you go talk to Henley. I'll go help Boudreaux scrape out the bottom of that pot. That's my favorite part, the little burnt bits.
All right.
Here, let me eat them.
Go get those.
Yes.
Get you off to Henley now.
I'll walk over to Henley.
Don't forget to rest, friend.
So you're walking up. You see Henley just laying there. It's been a while since she's been up pacing around.
That's fair.
She's just laying there.
Right. And so with that, like, I'd like to think that, I'd like to think that he would know, like, he knows you've set the alarm spell.
Does he?
Not like right now, but he knows that historically with us, she's always said it. I would like to think that he would know, hey, it's within, 20 feet or so. So as he approaches, he will say, hey, Henley.
Henley stirs awake and shakes her head.
So he doesn't do it loudly, but that's fine.
I imagine she's like,
Probably a really light sleeper.
yeah, she's a really light sleeper.
Okay.
Is it my turn for watch?
No. Are you okay?
Why?
I mean, why? We just lost our leader.
No, I'm not okay.
Is there anything that I can do? Anything you need help with? Anything that, what are our next steps? Like, where do we go from here?
We take his body to Mapleshire. Then find who Clinic is. And then we go to the hags. We finish the mission.
I can definitely do that. I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
It's fine.
I'll let you get back to it. I'll talk to you more in a few hours. I'm going to go try to get some rest myself.
You're welcome to stay. The wind is quiet here. And the wind just slowly breezes. Like, there's like a little tunnel, I imagine, and it just swirls the grass.
Yeah. I think he'll sit down and start to meditate.
Okay. I think we'll end it there, guys. Thank you guys for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Shout out to Neil Chambers for making us some dinner tonight for Feed the Cast. If you guys desire to contribute to the Feed the Cast and feed us one of these nights we record, feel free and visit ko-fi.com/Tomes of the Chaos Bard.
Write Boudreaux a letter.
Yes, Boudreaux is lonely and needs some penmanship. And you can write Boudreaux a letter there as well. Shout out to D.A. Nichols for writing our songs and music for this podcast. If you would like to check out her TTRPG, she has written one. Go to drivethroughrpg.com. Shields of Power is her TTRPG. Also, big thanks to Coltrane Compositions for remastering our theme song. If you are looking for some background music in your own TTRPG table, go look at his stuff. Go visit his website at coltranecompositions.com. He has some amazing soundtracks there. Also, big thanks to Realm Walker, freesound.org, Monument Studios, and Tabletop Audio for extra sounds and music. I am DM Dave, and to the right I have
Fenrir.
Tick.
Boudreaux?
And Henley.
And until next time, we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye!
Smiley face heart.
I have one more word. That's it.
Okay. What would Roscoe do?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for. That's hilarious.
That person mad because Bigfoot ate their dinner.
Who's Bigfoot? Oh, you mean the big guy?
Sorry.
The big guy.
I don't know who Bigfoot is. Suck a ding.
Do you mean
Long nose, long nose.
Long nose.